Hello, I'm Stacey Murphy, and I get asked a lot, what is the new homegrown revolution? And what do you mean when you talk about garden freedom? Well, here's what I'm talking about. The new homegrown revolution is a movement of people who are finding that it doesn't take a whole lot of time or energy to grow their own vegetables and herbs at home. That's what I'm talking about when I say homegrown. People growing right in their own yard, sharing a neighbor's yard, or growing indoors on a windowsill. Now, I say this is a revolution because our gardens, no matter what size they are, allow us to be healthy and free. We're free from wondering whether our food is grown ethically, whether it's safe, and whether it's nutrient dense. We are free to make decisions for ourselves. We know exactly how our food was grown. And so we have access to fresh, organic, inexpensive food that we know is toxin-free. That means not having to hope your food is clean, but actually knowing your food is clean. We choose our garden as our homegrown health plan and thrive knowing just how easy it is to grow and eat fresh food. We have the power to nourish ourselves, to get healthy, to grow our own medicine, and to live a wonderful life. Bonus points, we're doing something good for the environment too. Together we're building the new homegrown revolution. And I know I just went from talking about a tiny garden in your backyard to changing the planet. Don't be intimidated. Like I said earlier, it's easier than you think to grow a small garden for you and your loved ones to enjoy. You can do this. In the United States alone, there were 117 million gardeners in 2017. That's incredible, right? And I'm sure hundreds of millions more around the world are gardening too. Not everyone's going to have the same gardening style though. I know your garden is unique, but I'm guessing your gardens might have some things in common too. Here at the Homegrown Revolution, among all the different garden personalities, we do share 4 common values. So the first value is diversity. Our gardens are great teachers in this regard. So after a couple of months gardening, I know you're going to see that the diversity in your garden ecosystem is one of your biggest assets. Meaning, we love worms and fungi and honeybees, right? Once we recognize the value of that biodiversity, we can also appreciate the diverse ways that people garden and the unique gifts each person's garden style has to offer the homegrown revolution. There's no one right way to garden, right? And the world would be a pretty boring place if it was. So we value diversity. The second common value that we share is organic. Not only do we want organics to feed our bodies the most healthful food, but we also see organic gardening as a way to improve the lives of future generations by leaving the soil and the world a better place than we found it. Our modern world is full of pollutions and toxicities that we're just not sure what to do with quite yet, but that doesn't mean that our gardens can't be clean. And that leads me to the number 3 value, which is radical sharing. You see, garden knowledge, it's been passed down from generation to generation, and that's since the start of human history. If we want future generations to thrive, it's important we share our lessons learned so that future generations can find the easiest path to garden success and maybe even make some radical garden breakthroughs of their own. And of course, we can't forget about value number 4, which is having fun. Gardening, it doesn't have to be a whole lot of work. Seriously, you can let the seeds, the sun, and the soil do most of the hard work for you. I invite you to play and to smile and to laugh, and most importantly, to get dirty. So here's the deal. People join the new homegrown revolution because they want to grow carrots, but they stay because they find peace and wellness. The craziest part is gardening doesn't take that much time and energy. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth if you use systems to integrate your garden into your lifestyle. When you start growing your own vegetables and experiencing hand-picked delicious food on your dinner plate every night, you'll also feel strong and healthy, knowing you are lessening your chances of chronic diseases. You might discover a sense of belonging you never even knew you were missing. And in my experience, people who garden are people who laugh more, they smile more, and they love more because you aren't just growing plants, you're growing your place in this world. You're co-creating your place with nature. So I encourage you to join us. Check out our website here at growyourownvegetables.org. I can't wait to see photos of your garden journey. And welcome to the new homegrown revolution. Peace and carrots to you, my friend.